What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and please like the video. There's no dislike button anymore, so engagement could be a bit worse, so every like really counts now. Also, winter season, baby. If you're in the market for a new hoodie, I have a whole range of hoodies linked in the description below. Camo hoodies, all sorts, bulldog design on the back. They're also on champion hoodies, so the quality is amazing. So yeah, if you want a new hoodie and like the design, go check it out. So Mr Beast Squid Game, the video fucking everyone is talking about. I can't go to the bloody bakery without the little behind the desk talking to me about Mr Beast's fucking Squid Game. When do I go to the bakery? It's without a doubt probably one of the most successful YouTube videos that has ever graced the platform. We do in fact have some stats here from his Twitter account saying Mr Beast Squid Game is breaking records. Most views in a day, non-music trailer rewind, 42.6 million views. Fastest non-music video to reach 100 million views. Most subscribers gained in one day, 1.4 million. Plus he's on track to beat the record for most subs gained in 30 days, 9.1 million. Holy shit, them kind of numbers make me want to get sick. They're truly outrageous numbers that people just can't even comprehend. But with them kind of numbers comes a lot of scrutiny, and Mr Beast, even before his Squid Game video, has been getting a lot of scrutiny from all sorts of different communities. And I'm here today to talk about it, because I find it pretty fascinating, pretty interesting. I know it rustles a few people's jimmies, you know, they hear Mr Beast hate and they get a little bit twitchy. Ooh, can't hate on Mr Beast, he gives to charity, can't hate on him. Well, no one's void of criticism, and as we know, people who give to charity, people who donate loads of money, such as maybe Ellen DeGeneres, sometimes they turn out to be the opposite of the thing they're preaching. Now, I'm not saying by no means Mr Beast is doing that. However, charity does not equal immune from criticism. Always remember that. Let's talk about the Squid Game video first, and the first batch of hate that came from that. It all stemmed from this one tweet from this one moron who made a colossally bad take. He's deleted his tweet, but he was the punching bag of the internet for a whole day. Everyone was talking about him. This is the tweet in question from @EveryVal. Mr Beast Squid Game video, 103 million views in 4 days. It took 7 weeks to make. Netflix's Squid Game series, 111 million views in 30 days. It took 10 years to make. More views, less time, fewer gatekeepers. That's the promise of a creator economy. I mean, what the fuck is this guy on about? Mr Beast copied Squid Game. These views would not have ever been possible without the original material. That is like saying someone who makes a Let's Play and it gets tons of views is better than the person who made the actual fucking game. Also, this guy hasn't even taken into account that Netflix is a subscription-based service. There's 111 million viewers who are paying a subscription fee to watch. YouTube is free for everyone. Mr Beast, as great as his video was, the production level was amazing, had to do fuck all work in terms of storyline, creativity. He literally ripped off all the sets from Squid Game, all the games, and put it in his video. All the creative stuff, everything was done by the original creator, who, ironically, Mr Beast, like, shouted him out at the last second of his video for, like, 5 seconds.
Massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show, and I genuinely appreciate you. Goodbye.
I think he should have gave him way bigger props, to be honest. Now, this dumb fucking tweet aside, thankfully, the whole of the internet agrees. Let's watch this guy get absolutely ripped to shreds and start to see people who are kind of hating on Mr Beast as well for this video. It's quite interesting. So this guy quoted saying, "That painting you did was awesome. It took ages for you to create, but look how quickly I made a photocopy of your finished painting. I rule." 800 likes plus. Another user saying he didn't have to do costume design, prop design, set design, scripting, storyboarding, lighting, etc. because he's copying hundreds of people's done jobs. Most parody material in comedy has high turnaround because it's copying established concepts. That's been true for decades. Very true. In other news, plagiarism is way faster than original writing and much easier. I mean, I wouldn't call Mr Beast plagiarism. He clearly knows what he's doing is Squid Game and it's from the show, and that's kind of the actual fun of it. This response blew the fuck up. The Mona Lisa took years to paint, but as a creator, I can photograph it in mere seconds. In which another reply, which also blew up underneath, said, Now, Sean, you're being unfair. You also have to take the time to strip all cultural meaning and significance from it as well. I mean, yeah, Mr. Beast's video is surface level of what Squid Game really is. He's just taken the games, but the funniest thing was, didn't even put the actual Squid Game in it, which was the final one. Now, in the show, it's like a knife fight to the death, so you probably couldn't do that. But Squid Game was an actual childhood game. Mr. Beast probably just didn't know the rules, because instead they just played musical chairs. I mean, just all these tweets rinsing this guy, blowing up. Then you have chose a really bad example. Beast was fast because he was taking on none of the creative risks and instead cashing in on a project where someone else had already drummed up the fan base. And this user makes a great point, saying that he spent more than the budget of a full Squid Game episode on a 20-minute video that would never succeed without the cultural movement created by the actual show. It's literally using money to leech off others' creative endeavors. There is no merit to that, lol. People are saying that Mr. Beast did it with only $3 million. Squid Game cost X amount. Squid Game is a well-produced, really well-shot, composed, edited piece of media. As good as the sets were, Mr. Beast's video, it still felt like a YouTube video. You couldn't have put that on Netflix and got away with it. I personally, you know, enjoyed it. I didn't cream over it like most creators were like, it's the best video ever. Oh my God. Sorry, as YouTube videos goes, it was pretty good. But people also need to realize, yeah, without the actual Squid Game, this would never have been possible, and all the creative aspect was from the original show. But yeah, that was that with the horrible take on Squid Games from that guy. Absolutely set the internet off on one. And there's also a portion on the internet who think Mr. Beast has completely missed the point of Squid Game. Mr. Beast has clearly missed the entire point of the Squid Games. Doesn't this bozo know he's supposed to be killing people? That's what I'm saying. Did you not watch the original Squid Game, Mr. Beast? Where was the bloodbath that we were promised? But yeah, before we jump into the next level of hate, let me know what you think about it. There'll be a lot of Mr. Beast simps. And the next group that were hating on Mr. Beast were the vegans. All over Reddit, the vegans were going wild. They were absolutely rinsing Mr. Beast. This thread on Reddit, Mr. Beast giving away 10,000 turkeys thinking he's doing good. Just sad. The video is titled, I fed 10,000 families for Thanksgiving. These turkeys are going to people who actually need food. It's a good deed in general. You can't really criticize it much unless you're an extreme vegan. But overall, feeding humans and making sure people don't go hungry generally is a good thing. Let's have a look, shall we? Because this will make you laugh. Mass murdering turkeys and feeding them to homeless people to celebrate the holiday that commemorates the mass murder and displacement of indigenous people is definitely philanthropy and not very fucked up in every single way imaginable. Yeah, something tells me Mr. Beast wasn't thinking that deep into it and was just giving out turkeys because that's the food people eat on Thanksgiving to people who needed it because he didn't want them to go hungry. I'ma fix it. I bought 10,000 dead bodies of innocent birds to celebrate a historical mass genocide. Alternate title, I murdered 10,000 individuals for Thanksgiving. I don't think Mr. Beast killed the turkeys with his bare hands. I'm pretty sure he just bought them off a store, flashed his card around, and then they turned up. He has been giving away burgers and now this. Legit so sad. He has so much reach, but chooses to give away turkeys, thinking he's doing good. And I mean, next it's just full on psycho. Talking about the big R. I can't really say it out loud, but yeah, just, you can guess. This guy says, this is why people don't like vegans. They just don't know. A, I'm a vegan. I only eat plant-derived food. B, cool, I respect that. I'm not vegan, I eat meat. A, no, shut the fuck up, you murdered. How about it was a dog? Would you eat it? Huh? I bet he also has a meat-based food chain you can eat. Beans, beans, beans. Stop eating meat. Shut the fuck up, get a life, touch grass, leave Reddit. In reference to the Mr. Beast backlash. And then this Reddit user replies, comparing with this. A, I'm not an arist and respect consent. B, cool, I respect that, but I rather R. What the actual... You absolutely just proved his fucking point that these extreme vegans are just taking it to the extreme. Where is this comparable to that in the fucking slightest, you dumb fuck? And this is not all vegans, by the way. And I know people who are watching who are vegan, most of them just respect the fact you like to eat meat and move on with their life. They don't push their views onto you, which is always the problem with anything. Don't force what you want on other people because no one likes that. You're just going to be looked at as an absolute twat and anger people more than make any change that you actually want to make, which this vegan subreddit isn't doing very well. I don't know how you can twist Mr. Beast giving away loads of turkeys to people who need food into a bad thing. I'm sorry, it's not. But that wasn't the only thing the vegans have a problem with. Remember when Mr Beast released Team C's cleaning up the ocean? Well, didn't like that either. This thread had 499 upvotes titled, "I'm in love with Mr Beast." Mr Beast is such a Chad. He courageously fights against ocean pollution by doing a plastic cleanup. What a nice fella. What are you saying? Fishing is disastrous to marine life and half of the plastics in the ocean is discarded fishing gear, and his cleanup project is little more than a band-aid when the real solution would be to quit fishing? No. Go away, vegan. See, this is why nobody likes you. Go away. I'll eat twice as much fish to spite you, because as everyone knows, you're the one who will be suffering and who has a personal stake in me eating less fish. I'm such a good person. Is anyone else here a good person? I donated my life savings to Mr Beast. Obviously, huge amount of sarcasm saying that Mr Beast Team C wasn't actually tackling the real issue of ocean pollution, which is fishing. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't really research ocean pollution too much, so I'm not going to claim whether it's true or not. However, I do know that Team C's brought quite a lot of awareness to ocean pollution. They actually are trying to clean up the beaches and stop trash and waste going into the ocean. And I know it probably won't make a huge change, but that initiative isn't such a bad thing. He's still doing good for the environment. He's still promoting it to his audience and actually showing it and raising awareness, which is also just as valuable as the act of giving money. Let me know what you think about all the Mr Beast hate as of recent. I doubt he really cares. His videos, what, like 140 million in 4 days or some shit. So, you know, he's taken over YouTube at this point. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, merch is available. It's been live for like a year. You guys probably even know because I barely plug it. But yeah, if you're in the town for a new hoodie, tweet me if you buy one. Let me know. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.